I was drinking my morning cup of vodka, thinking about my mayonnaise breakfast. And suddenly, I got an email. Martha Stewart contacted me claiming that I don't dare to criticize her borscht. If I don't know the difference between Polish borscht and the Slavic one, I have to shut my potato mouth. She can strike me just in a second and I have to apologize. It's not a real Martha. It's not a real email. Do I know it? Yes. Am I sure? No. She was in prison. God knows what she can do. So, okay, I'll try to make a kind review today. Just in case. Блять, maybe she knows how to make a weapon out of bread. Fake Martha with bread machete. Last time, we tried to learn how to cook the borscht. It was a nightmare, comrade. It means we have to watch more.
Of all the Polish recipes that I love, my very favorite is pierogi, especially when my mother makes them. My mother really does use the old-fashioned methods. So the potatoes are not put into an electric mixer to mash. She mashes them by hand.
Yes, that's right. To mash potatoes, you don't have to use mixer. It's not mixed potatoes. It's mashed potatoes.
So what do we have here? How many potatoes?
About 5 pounds.
5 pounds. And they're peeled and boiled, first of all.
First of all,
Until they're
boil your
tender,
potato,
right?
yeah, for the mashed potatoes.
For mashed potatoes, except we don't put any liquid into these.
Okay, so I'm going to mash with the old-fashioned potato
That's
masher.
right, no liquid.
And I'll be making the dough. I start with an egg. A couple spoons of sour cream to keep the dough tender.
So 2 heaping.
We mix the sour cream into the egg. Now, in order to keep this dough tender, I use milk, depends on how much filling you have, and a cup of water.
If you want it to be tender, just use 2 cups of milk. So you want it to be tender, but not that tender. You don't want your daughter to be that happy. I'm an old Slavic lady. I'm cooking for my children with love, not with milk, блять. So 1 cup of milk. Пошел нахуй.
Flour. I still keep this in a bowl. I don't usually measure flour because it goes according to the way it feels in your hands.
How it feels in your hands. It changes from time to time. 1 cup of milk, 1 cup of water, 1 egg, 2 teaspoons of sour cream. But the flour, you know, it is so fragile, блять.
Consistency of noodle dough.
Consistency of noodle dough. Noodles, they are crunchy, they are dry. You buy noodles, they cost nothing. You don't make your own noodles, you buy them, if you are not Italian.
Now I'm going to add a little bit of cream cheese to the potato so it melts while they're still hot, okay? Like half?
Oh, yeah.
More than half?
No, not half.
So, you know, that famous Polish pierogi with the Philadelphia cheese, блять. Okay, next.
And butter.
About how much?
How much butter? Who cares? Look at consistency, блять. Cheese cream. In the borscht, you put the truffles. In the mashed potatoes, you put the Philadelphia cheese. Philadelphia is a city of eastern part of the Poland.
Like 1 stick, which is,
Oh, yeah, it's a quarter of this.
well, that's, I think, maybe enough.
Martha Stewart, you don't have to add any liquid in your mashed potatoes.
We don't put any liquid into these.
The old-fashioned potato.
10 seconds later.
Well, that's, I think, maybe enough.
Is it that difficult, Martha Stewart?
When I was growing up, it was cream cheese and butter and salt and pepper, and nothing else.
I am the old-fashioned lady. When I was growing up in the Poland, 70s, I don't know, we ate it simple. Potato, salt, pepper, butter, and Philadelphia cheese, блять.
And nothing else. So now we're having our Nouvelle pierogies. Do you want me to add some cheddar?
Yeah, a little bit grated.
Сука, what? I'm not a native speaker. Maybe I misheard it. What do you want to add in your suka potato pierogi?
Cheddar for a little flavor. Now I'm going to
Kurva!
incorporate just enough flour
I'm not
make a-
listening. What?
dough that is not
Look
too
what
sticky in
she does.
consistency.
Stop showing
little
me
flour.
the dough. Show me what this
To get it
younger old
elastic.
woman is doing. Stop hiding it, блядь. I can smell it. They hid it, but I did not misheard. Cheddar. Classic Polish pierogi with cheddar. For you. Cheddar. Cheddar.
And you don't add too much flour, otherwise you get a tough dough.
Cheddar, блядь. And this lovely woman, she just told you the dough should be like the noodle dough. And now she's playing with this boop. Kurva.
Already made. Here's that other batch. Do you want to turn this out and just put the dough back
Old-fashioned Polish culinary film.
in here?
I think it'd be a good idea.
Okay.
It's sticking to your film. Just add more flour. Flour, just sprinkle it. Блядь.
Oh,
It's
see how
chicken.
beautifully it rolls out. It's elastic, but not
It's not rolls out beautifully,
Too
it's
elastic.
sticking.
Not too sticky.
and not too sticky.
It is sticky. Look at your surface, look at your table. Stop, born old woman. You could add the flour inside the dough. No, it's not sticking. No, it's the right consistency. Spilled the back of flour on the table so it wouldn't stick.
And we have certain tools now that are absolutely necessary for making the pierogi.
What?
You
Hands?
need a
Hands.
linen towel, and you need cornmeal.
Cornmeal, I found, is the best for the dough when it's resting. If you use just flour, the flour
Who
and
is
the
it?
dough
Cornmeal,
interact
essential
and
ingredient.
it gets sticky.
And you also need these particular glasses. Do you remember these from childhood?
Oh, yeah.
These
No, I
little-
don't remember them.
Aluminum.
Is it, what is it, блядь?
A good cutting edge.
That's why.
And
And they're the right size.
It is okay to use the glasses to cut the circles out of the dough. But look at those glasses from the bachelor party. I can feel the energy from this glass. How the champagne was poured on the naked breast of the dancer from this glass.
trial and error.
I love this part. Cutting out the dough. And it cuts beautifully.
To
What are you doing with the
in
potatoes?
case the
What are you
filling in the
do-
dough,
isn't
you have
it too
to
much?
stretch
Is
the
it-
dough a little bit. You tuck the filling in, and you press.
So add too much potato, and after that, try to stretch that circle, because it's obviously too much. Interesting algorithm.
If you catch the potato in the dough,
Look how fat it is. How big it is. Look, it's the loaf of bread.
we used to make these pierogies by the hundreds.
250, 300 pierogies.
know.
How many?
250, 300
I
pierogies.
know.
How, сука,
These
how
pierogies
numbers?
by the hundreds.
250, 300 pierogies.
250, 300. Honorable woman, you don't know numbers. Or you don't know how to stop making pierogi. Okay, 250, сука. 250, 300 pierogi. In one instance, this honorable mother made. I know Slavs like to lie about the number of pierogi, but isn't it too much? 250, 300?
250, 350, 100.
Not that nutritious pierogi, блядь.
We would see what kind of fancy edgings we could create.
There.
And so she's
Look
down,
at
I'm
it.
still struggling here. It looks real easy. It takes about
Experience.
But it looks nice, okay. I mean, it doesn't look like fancy edges, honestly. Pierogi, you have, when you are making them, you have to press it and turn, press and turn, press and turn, press and turn, and you get that tick, 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 plain pierogi. In here, it is the fancy edge, okay, нахуй.
It takes
Little
about
experience.
70 or so years of practice. And then you'll be as good a pierogi maker as my mom.
Thank you.
You have to improve faster.
Okay, the water is boiling, Martha, and just give it a little salt.
And I have melted butter. And I'm going to put it on this great big platter.
You use this liquid melted butter to add in your non-liquid potatoes. I remember it.
We're going to serve on.
Oh, that's how you serve everything in the Soviet cafeteria. That's right. Suka, go out, go out.
And the butter is primarily to keep the pierogis from sticking.
Now this water is beginning to boil, so we'll take them out.
It's too... Wait a second.
those look
It's
good.
too early. Блять. They are uncooked. When your noodles or dumplings are starting to boil again, you have to take them out. What? No?
They look pretty with that nice edging on it, too.
It's the not nice edge.
The taste will be
Stop it.
enhanced.
Stop trying to sell it. It's not the nice edge. It's...
Here we have a platter of the most delectable potato pierogi you will ever have. Well, Mom, how would you say, enjoy these pierogi? They're a gift from my kitchen, in Polish.
Actually, your mom knows how to cook pierogi, okay? It's too fancy with the filling. Cheddar. It's not too fancy with the serving. Overall, it's all
Mam nadzieję, że będziesz bardzo lubiała te pierogi. Smacznego.
And I won't repeat that, but enjoy.
No, it's alright. They are not potato pierogi, I mean Philadelphia cheese, but they look tasty. Today, Martha Stewart, you did it better, much better. I mean, after that borsch, I approve the Slav. You can eat it. It's the nice recipe, okay? I approve, okay? And that's all for today. My name is Mark. Subscribe, comment, subscribe to our Patreon. Like and see you next time. Блин!